let's travel on. I start to believe if I was a lead. In sky the man shaves his hands held high. A cruise beyond, cruise me, babe. A blonde leaf beyond, beyond, beyond. Lonely dawn, no return. I'm so cruise me, baby, on. And the rain sets in. It's the angel man. I'm deranged. Cruise me, baby.
This life will never be known.
The clouds fly.
98.1 KZE. Good evening, good evening. Here we are once again. Tryst here with another episode of Nighthawks Radio. This episode is dedicated to my hero, David Lynch. It was his 80th, well, would be 80th birthday yesterday. And this is also the month of his passing. Two Davids, David Bowie and David Lynch, both had birthdays and passing days, crossing over to the higher dimensions and to learn all the secrets of life. That's what I like to think. And I know that David Bowie and David Lynch are looking down at us and they just want us to keep creating and writing and living the art life. I'll tell you, last week I had one of the best weeks ever. I stayed overnight in the city at a beautiful old-fashioned hotel, went to the Met Museum all day, had some Indian food at the end of the night, and then the next day I went to the studio to work with my writing partner, Steve Witzel, on some new demos, created some new music, and then I went to go see this amazing play in the city called The Disappear, which stars one of my favorite actors, Hamish Linklater, who I just think is so fearless and weird. I love them tall, dark, and weird. What can I say? Nick Cave, him, the list goes on. And, as I mentioned, tonight's episode is dedicated to David Lynch, which is why I had to start us off with David Bowie's I'm Deranged, which, fun fact, that is how Lost Highway starts off, one of my favorite Lynch films. Actually, I think that was the first David Lynch film I ever saw. So that was like a whole world opened up for me. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? I'm going to start off tonight with some Mazzy Star. This is a little bluesy song, and it's called Wasted. You're listening to Nighthawks Radio. This is Tryst. Let's go.
long. After I bent myself to my knees and raised my hands up right above my head, I felt a little lit up, a little bright high. I felt like I'd been wasted all day long, all the day long. After I took my eyes from the west, brought myself back to my place, I felt a little like barbed wire, a little like stone. I felt like I'd been wasted all day long, all the day long.
She wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet was the night, softer than satin was the light from the stars. She wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet were her eyes, warmer than May her tender sighs. Love was ours, ours, love I tightly, feeling the rapture grow, like a flame burning brightly. But when she left, gone was the glow of blue velvet. But in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years, and I still can see blue velvet through my tears. She wore blue velvet, but in my heart there'll always be precious and warm a memory through the years, and I still can see blue velvet through my tears.
98.1 KZE. That's right, baby. Blue Velvet by Bobby Vinton. Before that, we had Mazzy Star with Wasted. And we started you off with I'm Deranged by David Bowie. Tonight's episode of Nighthawks is dedicated to David Lynch. So if you are a fan, stick around, because there is more, baby. We're just getting started. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks.
Got the time to wonder why she left me. It's a slow, sad Spanish song. I knew the words, but I sang them wrong. The one I love is left and gone without me. Now she's gone. How the world has changed. Watching a blue sky begin to rain. It's a slow, sad Spanish song. I knew the words, but I sang them wrong. The one that I loved is left and gone without me. It's a big blue cry like I do. Like I do. Like I do.
.1 KZE. Here we are. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. We are just getting started tonight, and if you're just tuning in, tonight's episode is dedicated to the memory of David Lynch. Would have been his 80th birthday yesterday, so let's celebrate the great artist, shall we? And yeah, you just heard some Chris Isaak with Blue Spanish Sky, which is from the Wild at Heart movie. And coming up, we have got some Elyson Fields and Lou Reed. I'm going to play some stuff from his films, from his soundtracks, and just some other stuff in between that seems like a good fit for tonight's show. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. Speaking of Davids, I am doing a David Bowie and Prince party at Unicorn Bar on the 31st of January this month, so we're almost there. So come out, come dance. Starts at 9 p.m. I'm DJing, bringing all the good vibes, baby. So we'll talk more about that later. But this next one is called Black Acres by Elyson Fields. Here we go.
Of night hiding us, gusts of wind riding us. I'm blown away into his hands. I'm weak and high, can barely stand in the web of dizzy leaves. Virgins all elude the trees. Touch me now, touch me. To have this little death I'm up against, his downy chest in the web of dizzy leaves. Virgins all elude the trees. The chill is flush with burning flesh. It's so refined, this little death. Touch me now, touch me. Black acres are claiming me.
this magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other, until I met you. And then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too. I could see it by the look in your eyes. Sweeter than wine, softer than a summer's night. Everything I wanna have whenever I hold you tight. This magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever. Forever till the end of time. So why won't you dance with me? Hey, baby. Why won't you dance with me? This magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other, until I met you. And then it happened. You know, it took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too, by the look in your eyes. Sweeter than wine, ooh, softer than a summer's night. Everything I want, I have, whenever I hold you tight. This magic moment, sweeter than wine, softer than a summer's night. So please, baby, so please, save the last dance for me.
98.1 KZE. That was This Magic Moment by Lou Reed, off the Lost Highway soundtrack. And that scene indeed is one magical moment. Go check it out for yourself. Originally by The Drifters, great cover. And before that we had Black Acres by Elysian Fields. And we started you off with Chris Isaak with Blue Spanish Sky. If you're just tuning in, tonight's episode is dedicated to the one and only David Lynch. So I'm Tryst. I'm your host here every Wednesday at Nighthawks Radio, 7 to 9. We will be right back. Stick around for more.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm good try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore. 'Cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you.
KZE. That was Nights in White Satin by the Moody Blues. Tonight's episode of Nighthawks is dedicated to my man, David Lynch. So with that, we're going to play a little David Lynch original tunes, shall we? I think he put out a couple of albums. I'm not actually quite sure how many. I think I know of at least like 2 of them. So this one coming up is called Imaginary Girl. If you've never heard any of David Lynch's music, it's pretty much what you would expect it to be. It's dark, it's mysterious, it's a little creepy, it's a little sexy too. So here we go. We miss you, David Lynch, and this one's called Imaginary Girl.
She is an imaginary girl, a fiction. I am a dog on a chain, a prisoner. It ain't real anywhere. She is an imaginary girl, a fiction. I am a dog on a chain, a prisoner. When I see her walk to and fro, my teeth grow long. All reason sway, pretty girl. Sway. It ain't real anyway. Sway, pretty girl. Sway. It ain't real anyway.
Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. We are currently live from the Pink Room. So, yeah, come hang out in the Pink Room right now. Live with Nighthawks Radio, I'm Tryst, and hope you're enjoying tonight's episode. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. And I hope I see you at my Bowie Prince party on the 31st at Unicorn Bar. Check out my Instagram for more details. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio, the David Lynch edition, baby. Don't move.
Dealer, I'm out of the game. If you are the healer, means I'm broken and lame. If thine is the glory, then mine must be the shame. You want it darker, we kill the flame. Magnified, sanctified be thy holy name. Vilified, crucified in the human frame. A million candles burning for the help that never came. You want it darker. Hey, nay, I'm ready, my lord. There's a lover in the story, but the story's still the same. There's a lullaby for suffering and a paradox to blame. But it's written in the scriptures and it's not some idle claim. You want it darker. We kill the flame. They're lining up the prisoners and the guards are taking aim. I struggled with some demons, they were middle class and tame. I didn't know I had permission to murder and to maim. You want it darker. Hey, nay, I'm ready, my lord. Magnified, sanctified be thy holy name. Vilified, crucified in the human frame. A million candles burning for the love that never came. You want it darker. We kill the flame. If you are the dealer, let me out of the game. If you are the healer, I'm broken and lame. If thine is the glory, mine must be the shame. You want it darker. Hey, nay, Hey, nay, I'm ready, my lord.
.1 KZE. That was You Want It Darker by Leonard Cohen. That was the very last album he also ever put out. So in the same style as David Bowie, they made their art and their life, their legacy in their last moments. It's a beautiful thing. And coming up next, we've got some Depeche Mode with a song called Dirt. And we'll play a little oldies for you after that. This is Nighthawks Radio with Tryst. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. You know the deal if you've been listening for a while. And for those that are new listeners, thank you and welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. We've got much more coming up for you, so don't go away.
And I don't care. just dreaming.
Well, if you want me, come on and get me. Here I stand at your command. My heart is yearning, my lips are burning. Come on and get me. Well, if you want me, come on and get me. Don't be shy, come on and try. Don't hesitate, 'cause I can't wait. Come on and get me. I feel just like a volcano that's ready to go. I want your love and kisses 'cause I love you so. And with every kiss that you give to me, I'll fill your love and heart with ecstasy. So if you want me, come on and get me. Here I stand, your loving man. Oh, want your love tonight. Come on, it's alright. Come on and get me. Come on and get me. Come on and get me.
Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. That was Come On and Get Me by Fabian, a little rockabilly classic for you there. Before that, we had Depeche Mode with Dirt, and we started you off with Leonard Cohen, You Want It Darker. This is Nighthawks Radio. My name is Tryst. I'm here every Wednesday, 7 to 9. We've got a lot more coming for you, baby. We are celebrating David Lynch tonight, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
If you like to see beautiful girls driving fast sports cars and breaking joculatory type men's spines, boom. If you want wild living fast, and if you want to end up giving your all, let's be cause pussycat, she's living reckless, pussycat, she's riding high. If you think that you can take her, well, just you try. It's that she doesn't see what's wrong from right. She's running fast and free, child of the night. In her life there'll be no time for love. You'll never take her, make up your mind. You will find pussycat, she's living reckless, pussycat, she's riding high. If you think that you can take her, well, just you try. Give it a try.
Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. You're listening to 98.1 KZE. I am your host here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, Tryst. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, Tryst. That was Faster Pussycat, live by The Cramps. And coming up next, we're going to go back to the 90s, honey. This next one coming up is called Desire Lines by Lush. 98.1 KZE, that was Desire Lines by Lush. And before that, we had Faster Pussycat live by none other than The Cramps. This is Nighthawks Radio. Hope you're still hanging out with me, having a good night. And wherever you are, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Many more songs ahead, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
To go till the soles of my shoes are shot full of holes, and it's all downhill with a bullet. This rambling and roving is taking its course. I'm grazing with the dinosaurs and the dear old horses, and the city streets crack and a great hole forces me down. My soapbox, my pulpit, the theater ceiling is silver star spangled, and the coins in my pocket go jingle, jangle. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Girlish eyes, is holding my childhood to ransom. On the screen there's a death, there's a rustle of cloth, and a sickly voice calling me handsome. There's a man in the theater with sly girlish eyes. On the screen there's an 8-bit gorilla. There's a groan, there's a cough, there's a rustle of cloth, and a voice that stinks of death and vanilla. This is a secret, mauled and mangled, and the coins in my pocket go jingle, jangle. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Of the theater, painted in blood. The lights go down, the red curtains come apart. This air is full of smoke and dialogue I know by heart, and the coins in my pocket jingle jangle as the great screen crackled and popped, and the clock of my boyhood was wound down and stopped, and my handsome little body hardly propped, and my trousers right down at my ankles. Yes, onward and upward, and I'm off to find love. You love me, if you do, I'm thankful. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Squatting by the river, it gives a lot, but it takes it away in my youth. There comes a time when you just cannot deliver. Well, this is a fact, this is a stone cold truth. Do you love me? I love you, handsome. Do you love me? Yes, I love you. You are handsome. Amongst the cogs and wires, my youth, vanilla breath and handsome apes with girlish eyes, dreams that roam between truth and untruth, memories that become monstrous lies. So onward and onward and onward I go, onward and upward, and I'm off to find love with blue-black bracelets on my wrists, my ankles, and the coins in my pocket go and jingle, jangle. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me?
.1 KZE. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio, baby. Tryst here with you. And you just heard Do You Love Me, Part 2 by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds off the 1995 album Let Love In. 94 or 95? Maybe 94. And tonight's episode, like I said many times tonight, it's dedicated to David Lynch. Happy 80th birthday, David Lynch. And also happy 70th birthday to Bowie. No, it would have been Bowie's 80th birthday too, I think, right? Or 79th, something like that. Both our Davids have crossed over to, you know, the other side. And they are learning all the secrets of life. And they're sending our energy to us. You better believe it, honey. I feel it. I feel it. So with that, we're going to play a song from Blue Velvet. And this song is by Roy Orbison, and it's called In Dreams. And it's a great scene out of Blue Velvet. And originally, when Roy Orbison found out that David Lynch was going to be using this song for one of his movies, he wasn't too thrilled about it. But then when he actually saw the movie, he loved it. You see, the power of art, baby. Here we go.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of
But everything fine about a spoon. That spoon, that spoon, that.
That's right, baby. A little Howlin' Wolf for you with Spoonful. Before that, we had Roy Orbison in Dreams, and started you off with Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Do You Love Me? Part 2. We're going to take a little break. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio with me, Tryst, so don't go anywhere.
No
98.1 KZE. That was one of my favorite bands in the whole wide world who is a regular, familiar artist on here. That was Morphine with Slow Numbers off the 1999 album, The Night. Every Morphine album is great, but that was the last one they ever put out. Rest in peace, Mark Sandman. You are missed. And, yeah, Morphine is just one of those bands that I really feel like sets the mood for Nighthawks Radio here. Coming up next, I'm going to play another Bowie track to shout out my Bowie and Prince party happening January 31st at Unicorn Bar. I am DJing all night, and I am playing everything else in between. Roxy music, Depeche Mode, you know, a mix of new wave, post-punk, glam rock, a little bit of funk, you name it. Bowie and Prince, baby, they are leading the night. So this one coming up is off the album Aladdin Sane. One of my favorites, Cracked Actor Baby.
the sinews, the nerves, and the veins. My That's a terrible sight. Don't you stand concealed in a barrel, sipping Montberry moon delight. Montberry moon delight. I said Montberry moon delight. Montberry moon delight. Montberry. We have no bananas. It's older than the rest, and my hair is a tangle rector. And when I need my pajamas, filling food a test, I don't get the gist of your letter. Cats and kittens, don't get left behind. Cats and kittens, don't get left behind. She got two left feet, one bloodshot eye in the center of her bald-headed forehead. She's walking in neutral, drinking Montberry moon delight. Why you look at me with 7 brown eyes?
98.1 KZE. That was one of the OG Goths right there, Screamin' Jay Hawkins with Monkberry Moon Delight. Before that, we had David Bowie with Cracked Actor, and we started you off with Morphine, Slow Numbers. We are going to be winding down tonight's show, but thank you so much for joining me. And don't go anywhere because we've got a couple more songs before I retire back to my coffin until next week. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio.
I'm a spy in the house of love. I know the dream that you're dreaming of. I know the word that you long to hear. I know your deepest secret fear. I'm a spy in the house of love. I know the dream that you're dreaming of. I know the word that you long to hear. I know your deepest secret fear. I know everything you do, everywhere you go, everyone you know. I'm a spy in the house of love. I know the dream that you're dreaming of. I know the word that you long to I must pine. I can see what you do, and I know.
Well, my darlings, thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight. This is Tryst with Nighthawks Radio, right here on 98.1 KZE, every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Music for all my beautiful creatures of the night. Tonight, we celebrated the one, the only David Lynch. So if you were a David Lynch fan, I hope you enjoyed tonight's show in honor of him. And go check out my original music at trystofficial.com. I have written a lot of music with inspiration from David Lynch. I'd always hoped to get one of my songs into his shows, but for now, I'll have to just hear it through the universe. And on that note, let's close out tonight's show with another track from Lost Highway, right? We started off tonight's show with I'm Deranged by David Bowie. Let's close out tonight's show with Perfect Drug by 9 Inch Nails. Now, I was lucky enough to get one of those rare opportunities to actually see this song live. I think at least once out of all the times I've seen them. And it was killer. It was freaking killer. So we're going to close out tonight's show with The Perfect Drug from the Lost Highway soundtrack. And I hope to see you January 31st at Unicorn Bar, 9 p.m. Come join me. I'll be DJing all night for my Nightwave party, celebrating David Bowie, Prince, glam rock, post-punk, new wave, all that good stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight with me, and follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial. Have a lovely rest of your night, a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you right back here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. for more Nighthawks Radio. Good night.
My head, but my head is unraveling. Can't keep control, can't keep track of where it's traveling. I got my heart, but my heart's no good, and you're the only one that's understood. I come along, but I don't know where you're taking me. I shouldn't go, but you're reaching, dragging, shaking me. Turn off the sun, pull the stars from the sky. The more I give to you, the more I die. And I want you. Truth when I'm all stupid-eyed. The arrow goes straight through my heart. Without you, everything just falls apart. My blood wants to say hello to you. My fears wanna get inside of you. My soul is so afraid to realize. And I want you. And I want you. Perfect drug, the perfect drug, the perfect drug. You are the perfect drug, the perfect drug, the perfect drug. You are the perfect drug, the perfect drug, the perfect drug. You are the perfect drug, the perfect drug, the perfect drug.